Welcome back. We're here again with the Zaft Lending Team at the Zaft Lending Report. We talked a little bit about a lot of stuff recently, but let's take the time to reflect on 2025. That was a whirlwind of a year.
2025 has been a great year, and recently the Nashville Mortgage Bankers awarded you with quite the honor, didn't they?
Yes. Surprise. Was not expecting it, but it was a good honor.
No big deal. 3 years, top producer.
And obviously, you helped contribute to that. I'm thankful for that. Appreciative.
Yeah, it was a fun ride.
It was, and hopefully we can do it again in 26.
Yep, we're going to have to beat our own record.
That's the problem with getting an A.
That's right. So, Pete, that award's based on numbers, but we both know between you and I, it's really about the people behind the numbers and the clients that we've helped. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
So, yeah, that's obviously why we do what we do. It's the reward for getting that buyer in that house. And obviously we do some that, easy peasy.
We love those.
But a lot of loans we did last year where people never thought they'd get in a house. Didn't think it was going to happen. And there's no better feeling. I know you know that, I know that, than when that, buyer's on closing day and it made happen, they're homeowners. And just, they're extremely grateful, and we're grateful for them as well.
Right. There's been some difficult ones lately. And I think my favorite part of that is the collaboration in the hallway, the pacing up and down in the hallway, spitballing the ideas.
Yeah.
Those loans, yours in particular, were very challenging.
That's where you just got to have plan B. Stephanie and Meredith, our 2 loan assistants, are right there with us, and we all talk and come up with a plan B. We know
sometimes a plan C.
Yeah, plan C and D. We know what's going to be challenging.
Right.
We talk about, okay, if this doesn't work, what's the next step and where we go next? So, if that happens, we're already ready to go.
I remember you always telling me you got to hit some trees.
Yeah, hit some trees.
Keep moving, and we've had our share.
Kathy, I've seen, since you've been part of my team, you're in an environment now where you can spend more time with the client, figuring out what's the best option for them, how to get them in that loan, and having Stephanie and Meredith, it just allows you to grow. I've enjoyed seeing that and how you work with those customers, especially in the non-QM side. You've got a really good grasp of that, kind of figuring it out, and whether it's asset depletion or asset utilization.
Right.
I don't even know the difference between the two, but you do. And so that's what counts.
I dare to dig in the guidelines
Yes.
on those. Yeah.
Yes.
So, and really it is our team that makes it so much easier for me and you, quite honestly, to get to those clients and our realtors as well, to bring in as many people as we can to help to get in those houses.
So, Kathy, we talk a lot about non-QM, but it's dawned on me, I don't even know if half the people know what non-QM is.
Right.
So maybe since you're good at it, you should explain what non-QM is.
If somebody doesn't fit in the traditional, conventional FHA, USDA, VA, the conventional guidelines that everybody's securing mortgages with, we have the non-qualified mortgage, which I call the out-of-the-box loan product. For a lot of self-employed borrowers that have really good CPAs, they're writing off a lot of their income, or investors that want to continue investing, but you're limited on the conventional side to the number of properties that you can have. We have this non-QM, non-qualified mortgage space to be able to help people, whether it's bank statements, we're looking at bank statement deposits, the DSCR, which is a cash flow loan, or the asset utilization, asset depletion. That's one I'm seeing a little bit more and more that I've been able to use, where people with, their Charles Schwab account, I can pull income out of that. That's kind of on the surface what the non-QM level is. Obviously, between you and I, we're a great resource to call to learn more about that loan product.
And one of the differences, too, just for the people out there that think, are we going back to, the crazy times? That space has expanded, and it's a great space. But one of the things, little safety guards, is, you've got to have a little better credit than you used to. And, you got to have somewhat of a down payment.
Right.
But if those two things exist, then there's probably going to be an option for you.
And it is the ability to repay. It's just calculated in a different way now.
Well, Kathy, it's been another great episode of the Zaft Lending Report. I very much appreciate it. And everybody, stay tuned.